All right, this is the Welcome to Virginia podcast. I'm your boy Jim Cat, and we're back. We got Todd Loud. We got a special guest today. Tell them who you are, bro.
All right, my name's Sean Stringer. Just moved in from Fort Wayne, Indiana, about a week and a half ago. So glad to be here, being hosted by you guys. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate you for coming.
Yeah, man.
So, tell us what you got going on here.
All right, so by day I'm a guitar luthier. For those of you who do not know what a luthier is, it's a string instrument builder. That could be guitar, mandolin, banjo, orchestral, you name it. Anyone who's got their hands on building and crafting string instruments. That's my day job. And by night, this is kind of, I guess, what the focus is here, performing musician. So playing breweries, wineries, festivals, anything I can really get my way to. I've been playing since I was, I got my first guitar at 5 years old. Started classical study for about 4 years in my early teens, and I've been playing ever since, man. I can't put the damn thing down.
So you say you started at 5 years old?
Yes, sir.
Who put the guitar in your hand?
So it was Christmas, my pop got me a Squire Mini electric guitar, 5 years old. Man, I didn't even know how to hold the thing, right? You know, and then about 8 years old, I took a few lessons, and it didn't really stick. And as time progressed, I'm like, I want to take it to the next level. And that's where I started studying fingerstyle classical acoustic guitar. And again, it's been a journey, man. I'm always learning. There's always an abundance to learn. I'm at a point, though, now where I do have my own sound system. I provide live sound, again, performing at various venues, and it's been awesome, man. It's been a privilege. I do have originals, too, play originals, singer-songwriter. I have a few EPs. You can find me on all major streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, I'm on it.
That's amazing. It sounds like you got it all figured out.
Yeah, man.
You definitely got a plan.
Yeah.
Where's the last place that you played at?
So that was out in North Olmsted, Ohio, right before the move. That was Seeing Double Speakeasy cocktail bar. It's pretty cool. Got a show this week, Saturday, at Stablecraft Brew out in Waynesboro. Mm-hmm. You want to check me out? I'll be there 6:30 to 9:30 p.m.
So you do it by yourself? You got a band
solo,
or just you?
Being solo for now. Yeah, I would love to definitely mingle and network within, man. Play with some local talents, run a duet, a trio, kind of keep that acoustic thing going. But
when you perform, do you do a combination of covers and originals?
Yeah, covers and originals. I'll accommodate for the crowd. If I see some older folks do a little bit more classic rock. If I'm in more of kind of a country setting, kind of out in the hills, whatever, I'll do some country music, bluegrass. I just kind of want to compliment my audience as best as I can.
That's amazing. That's amazing. It's always good to see musicians in our area. We love shedding light on anybody who has talent and trying to do things, especially with music, because that's what we love. And I love people who do live instrumentation. So that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man.
Also, I wanted to ask you, how did you get into actually building the guitar?
So I did aerospace machining as my day job prior to entering into this field. I went to a Luthier school for guitar building in beginning of 2021. And I figured, through CNC, I had this eye for detail. And I'm like, well, how can I get closer to music? How can I build what I love? Well, why don't I just get into guitar building? It made sense. It was practical, Yeah. I already had some woodworking experience, working in my dad's wood shop, stuff like that, so I could apply these skills in a building. And believe me, building guitars is definitely a fine art. There's a lot of precision involved with it. And a lot of it's a feel, man. I think it's one of the biggest trades out there where a lot of it's feel. It's like, what instrument's going to be going into my client's hand? What do they want? What cosmetically, what are they after? What sound are they after? There's a lot of things you got to look into with that. And, there's always an abundance to learn, like anything, man. As time goes on, you can keep honing yourself into your best potential.
It sounds like it's a lot of passion that goes into it as well.
Of course.
It seems like that when you're building that guitar, you build like a sort of a personal relationship with what you're doing.
Of course,
just
man.
like playing the music, it goes hand in hand with actually building the instrument itself.
Of course, like every song I write, man, every guitar that goes through my hands, I'm putting my soul into. A little piece of me is going away with that instrument.
See, I love hearing that. See, that's what music and art in general is all about. I love hearing that.
Definitely, man. So you got to keep spreading the love. That's what it's about, especially with what we do, at least,
Yeah, so. Man, it's good to hear somebody that passionate about music. A lot of times you hear people that are really arrogant, really braggadocious about music. You don't really hear so many people that are actually passionate and soulful about what they're doing. I really appreciate that about you.
Yeah, thank you.
You got a great spirit. I appreciate that. On average, how long does it take to build a guitar?
Well, the whole process, including, I'd say the most lengthy time is the off-gassing stage with spraying the clear coat. You have time to off-gas, respray, wet sand. There's a lot of sanding. I'd say that's a lot of it. And again, 75% of this is feel, 25% is cut and measure. I would say you're looking at about 2 to 3 months.
Whoa!
And that for one guitar, yeah.
Whoa!
And you're starting everything from a blank piece of work, and you got to shape it into its proper dimension, so the top's going to start as a book match set, sides as a book match set, back as a book match set, and then from there you're going to dial it in and get the dimensions right. And same with the neck. You're going to carve that by hand. You want to, everything's got its own kind of niche. What kind of neck radius does this client? Oh, he's got big hands. Might want to leave a little bit more meat on the neck for him, so on and so forth. There's a lot goes into it.
Not to cut you off, but you ever built a guitar? It's considered it takes 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
You ever built a guitar and built such that rapport with doing it and got so fell in love with it to the point where you didn't even want to give it to him or sell it to him?
Oh yeah, that's the hardest thing.
Yeah,
you got all these beautiful exotic tone woods going by. Like, oh my God, you got a sinker mahogany back and sides, man. I got this really nice Adirondack spruce top, and like, oh my God, I want this, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's $8K. Ooh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna let Larry grab his guitar.
Yeah,
he'll be on his way.
I was gonna say, man, putting that much work into it and knowing how good it is because you actually built it, and then having to say, all right, here you go. After all that time,
bro, it's like being a line working in a steakhouse, dude. I swear.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what else do you got? What do you have coming up again?
So you can catch me at Stablecraft Brewing out in Waynesboro. That'll be 6:30, 9:30 this Saturday. I think that's November 12th, I do believe. Okay. Saturday the 12th. If I'm saying that correctly.
Anything else that you want to tell the people out there?
Looking to network within any local talent that wants to pair up, start a little project, perform together, let me know, man. I'm always looking to mingle, and I'm always looking to meet new talent.
We'll definitely be able to plug you in with some people, man.
I love that.
Awesome.
Appreciate it, man.
Well, it's definitely good to talk to you.
Yeah.
It's been great. Hopefully we can do this again and tap back in and see what you got going on in the future.
Love it, man. Appreciate it.
All right. So welcome to Virginia Podcast. We out.
I built a castle to keep our love safe. Let me light a fire to warm your sweet embrace. Tell me how so long we got here. Yeah, you were my friend. Built this off of dreams, girl. Wasn't bullshit all. I stood too close to the fire. Now it really burns. I wish we had the beginning to feel as fresh and new. I'll leave it all, girl, I'm helpless, walking down this lonely avenue. Falls in a forest, does it really make a sound? But if my love comes crashing, does it really hit the ground? And if I faked a smile for a second, would you even catch on? And if I headed out west, babe, would you even come along? Like a river always flows down a mountain, my love is pure and true. The brightest star in the night sky, babe, there's nothing on you. There'll never be a dull moment, I promise. There's plenty much to do. There's one thing I ask, babe, pull me off this lonely avenue. So if a tree falls in a forest, does it really make a sound? But if my love comes crashing, does it really hit the ground? But if I faked a smile for a second, would you even catch on? If I headed out west, babe, would you even come along?